Okay, good evening, everybody. So welcome to this particular video. Today, we're going to talk about how to carry out competitor research. So we're going to discuss three things under carrying out competitor research, and we have an example product we're going to use. So let's look at why do you even want to carry out competitor research. So there are a couple of reasons. The first and one of the most important reasons why you want to carry out okay, I'm very sorry, Abdulhamid. I'm really sorry about that. I wish I explained that. Sorry about that. Glad to know you've joined anyway. Um, so why do we carry out competitor research? Now, one of the first things is that you want to figure out what's already working. The truth is that there's stuff already working. Your competitors are already doing stuff. So you want to figure that out, and you want to know that this is what they are doing and find out how you can copy it, right? So you want to figure out what is already working. You want to know what you can do that will stand out so that you're not trying every different thing. For example, one of the best ways to sell affiliate marketing products is through webinars, right? It's through webinars. And then because you did not do any competitor research, you will just run and maybe try to start selling a book, like trying to start maybe using messages, so people should message you, and then you chat them up, affiliate marketing is this and that. And meanwhile, your competitors are not doing that. They already know it's webinars. They are doing a lot of webinars, right? So this is why you need to carry out competitor research. You're not just checking out what they do. I think you want to join their trainings. One of the ways nobody taught me how to do WhatsApp trainings or how to do webinars like this. I was not taught. I I I clicked on every single ad I could find. I studied processes. How did they set up their their funnels? What did they do? At what step do they give the pitch? At what step did I studied everything? And that's how I learned. So why? They are my either direct or indirect competitors. Copying them made me know what was working. I used to hold webinars back in 2022. I sold Google My Business with using webinars. I had about 10 to 15 webinars where I sold it. Then I went back to using WhatsApp groups as well. I've done both, and I learned it from checking out what my competitors were doing that's already working. All right. Now, the second reason why you want to carry out competitor research is because you want to connect with existing customer reality, right? There is already ways people are conditioned to buy stuff. People learn very fast and we get conditioned very fast. For example, most people already know that when they get on a webinar, they are likely going to be sold something. Most people already know when they get on a free class, they are likely going to be sold something, right? So they are aware of that. So they're already used to that particular reality. So if you decide to come from a completely different angle, they may not even know what you're talking about. They may not even want to buy. All right. They may not want to buy. They may not even stay for that particular thing. Right. It's like trying to do a webinar back in, let's say you want to do a webinar back in 2011 or 2010, when most people do not even have Android phones. It's going to be very, very difficult because that is not their reality. They don't have Android phones. They don't even have enough data to come online. You will have data. That's why you're online here with me, right? Now, the third reason why you want to carry out competitor research is to be able to improve on your offer. So you've done your offer, you know you want to sell cakes, right? Remember our example product here is cake. So I'm going to be referring to cake a lot. So you know you want to sell cakes. Look at what your competitors are doing. Okay, my competitor is giving icing cake, but he's not doing cake for birthday. Let me add that. You've improved your offer. All right. So that's one way for you to, why you carry out competitor research. And that reason is you want to get access to market share. Now, if you improve your offer, let us use our cake example again. By the fact that you are now doing cake for birthdays, you've caught a small part of the market who are interested in birthdays. Remember, you are new to the market, or even if you're not new, you are launching out a new offer that people have not taken. So you need to get access to the market. And so this is why you need to find out what are the areas that your competitors have not yet covered. That leads me to the last point on that is to tap on tapped or on the tapped markets, right? So one of the reasons why you carry out competitor research is to help you tap markets that have not yet been tapped, or your competitor, sorry, is underutilizing that market, right? So that is those are some of the reasons why you carry out competitor research. So why do you carry out this? Like, what exactly do you research for? Now, one of the things you research for is the language. What are your competitors saying? What are the language they're using? Right? What are they saying? For example, I saw an ad a couple of weeks ago, and can't remember. I screenshotted that. I used it for content. I just cannot remember what those guys wrote. But they wrote a message like this, something become PR or get PR or something like that. The thing is, a layman like me who was not in that industry would know not I could not relate with that ad at all. But I was curious. I'm like, why is that ad reaching somebody like me? You understand? When the word you used did not have any, the whole ad was nonsense because when I later clicked it, I read the ad copy, everything. It was nonsense. The language they used was horrible. But maybe somebody else would have understood what they meant, right? Maybe somebody else would understand what they mean. And that's the important part of this whole thing, right? Somebody else might have understood what they mean. So you need to understand what language are your competitors using, because that is the same language you have to use. If that is working, then that's what you have to use. Then the next reason why what you research for is to find out what are they offering, what are they giving people, right? If I was to go into the food business today, I will research what are we giving, what are Nigerians buying, what solutions are food producers giving. Using my cake example, I can look at all the big cake brands. What exactly are they giving out when it comes? What's their offer like? Because that will now help me to be able to improve on my own, right? Now, the third thing you want to research for is what type of creative work is working? What type of creative are they using? Is video working more with your people? For example, if you want to, let me say you are a dentist, right? One of the most powerful way, in short, most of the dentistry ad I've seen are videos, right? They rarely use pictures. So you would like to say, okay, oh, all my competitors are using using videos. Why should you go and use pictures? All right. So you want to know what type of creatives they are using. Very, very important. Lastly, you want to know the keywords they are using. You want to look at what are the keywords these people are using, because those keywords are what your ad showed to. For example, as of um, late 2022, I ran an ad for a man that is doing crypto. I'm presently running his ads. I'm even going to show you when we get into the ad, but I'm presently still running ads for him. We've been working together throughout last year and this year. Now, when I started running it initially, I was thinking, I knew Facebook was against crypto, but not 100% against. They just did not want to make claims. So I tried to play safe and I tried to game the algorithm. And so what I mean by gaming the algorithm, I was trying to not use words like crypto. I was trying to fake it, how to grow maybe I was trying to, instead of me saying something like how to grow your crypto portfolio, I was saying something like how to grow your portfolio and just basically avoiding the word crypto. But what happened was that my ad were now showing to just about everybody, people that were not interested in crypto, just everybody, because the algorithm was confused. Who are we to actually show this ad to? This guy is just saying grow a portfolio. So what type of portfolio? Is it money in the bank? Is it Forex? Is it your house? What type of portfolio are you growing? All right. So you need to understand what keywords people use. It's very, very important. If I were using something like cake, now some of my keywords could be birthday, events, parties, wife, boyfriend, because those are important keywords. Because I know that those things are one way or the other related to what I'm saying. Now let's rush in, do some little research. Let us see how we can, let's look at how we can carry out competitor research. So some of the tools, I like to use three tools in doing my competitor research. The first is I use Facebook Ads Library. This is the major one I use. Then there is Google search, or sometimes I use Naira Land. However, I cannot go to Naira Land today because the server has been down since yesterday, so I had to actually remove it from the slide. I think I don't know what happened to Naira Land. I don't know if they were hacked or something, but the server has been down since yesterday. And then I use Facebook groups as well. So I'm going to just show you. We're just going to rush through, and you see how you already know how to do Google search, right? So I'm not going to spend too much time there. So let's jump into Facebook real quick and see how we can use the Facebook Ads Library to do search. So first and foremost, I am selling a cake product for birthdays. Let us just say my cake is for birthdays, right? So let's jump into Facebook real quick. I hope you can still see my screen. Let me check.